To show them the reason George Floyd got his neck nailed on. Don't ooh at that joke. It's just a joke, man. I would have never kneeled on George Floyd's neck. I would have shot that nigga. That was making us look.
You know about George Floyd before you get your ass up there talking. You really should know to be funny, don't you know that?
It's called comedy, nigga. How many more black fans I gotta hit that might leave? Oh, good shit, man. I got. Cause nigga, I was just warming up with that George Floyd shit. You ready to go? All right, baby. Okay. All right, you offended too, baby, with the braids? Right. You offended too? God damn, man, fuck. Y'all good? Or y'all about to... Oh, I'm...
Yeah, we come here all the time. We ain't never asked for about
I like Kyle Rittenhouse too. I like Kyle Rittenhouse too. You too, bro? God damn, bro. Oh, but you fuck with me a little bit, right? See that? Yeah. Damn, one more guy. Damn, man. That nigga don't even want to go, but his ride leaving. He don't even want to go. He like, man, I don't like George Floyd either, man. That nigga had fentanyl. God damn, you gotta stoop low for a joke. George Floyd would have robbed you too, bitch.
What's going on, everyone? It's Dr. Kitty here today. Oh my god. Hey, I hope you two ain't get too offended. It was a black guy say all that. I didn't censor none of it because I feel like it would have hurt the joke in the intro if I did. So hopefully I didn't offend anybody. But if I did, hey, look, sorry. It's a personal problem. I ain't gonna lie to you. But must watch. Comedian cracks epic George Floyd joke triggering audience members to leave. I like Kyle Rittenhouse too. Now, the purpose of this video that I make is the angle I'm coming off with this video is that I think woke black people are getting exposed here. Because if you look at, like, I don't know, I found it funny. George Floyd would have shot you too. Like, it's it's hilarious because it's true. Like, black on black crime, guys. Come on. Black people victimize each other at a disproportionate rate than any other group, any other racial group. We can make more crimes against each other, right? 5 times more than other people commit crimes against each other. So the joke makes like perfect sense, and I just died laughing, dog. This is what comedy used to be about. And the people who walked up and defended this fake solidarity, like woke black people are getting exposed because they're more interested in looking good than actually doing good. Instead of actually calling out the problems in our culture, in our communities that we deal with as black people, they rather feign support. Oh my God, that wasn't right. You'll stoop anything for a joke. And he handled it perfectly. Right? And this is the enabling culture that I see a lot in black cultures, that we enable our own people to do bad behavior, worse behavior. And the minute another group corrects them, it's like this is how black people observe other black people. If a black person do something wrong and a white person checks them, that's when they want to fake. That's when they want to fake solidarity. But the minute a black person does something else to another black person, we don't want to hold each other accountable. It's like a parent that doesn't want to correct their own kid. Don't get mad when the other parent corrects your kid and they get offended about it. And this is the same little tribal politics that's been going on in our culture today. This is why multiculturalism doesn't work. We need one standard, and if everyone's not, and everyone should be able to call each other out. Everyone should be able to make jokes about each other, because that's how you bring solidarity. The minute you put this idea that you can't criticize or you can't make fun of other people, this is what LGBTQ people don't understand. If you want to be part of the group, then you have to have the good and the bad. And one way of equality is being able to make fun of somebody. You can't walk around with this narrative, this racist narrative that, you can only make racist jokes about white people. Black comedians been doing it all the time. Jay Chappelle, he had the whole white thing that if we were being objective here, we would consider it whiteface, but there's no such thing as whiteface. So either white people are not as fragile and as offended as black people. Because this is the funny part is, woke black people, sorry, I don't want to generalize, because woke people are generally the ones who are offended by stuff like this. They'll cry all day about blackface. And when white people call out, hey, but when they call white people racist and white people say we're not racist, they want to say that's white fragility. Then wouldn't black fragility be this idea that you're allowed to do stuff that if the white person does, it'll be considered racist? But the minute you get equal treatment, you want to cry foul. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, woke people are getting exposed as fragile people. As people that they know how to dish it out, but they can't take it. Oh, you want to make jokes about white people, but God forbid a white comedian start making jokes about black people. Now y'all want to start crying on the internet. Oh my God, this is racist. This is insensitive. This is black fragility. Using your race as an excuse, calling someone racist because they highlight unflattering things about your people. Some stereotypical situations that generally are true of black community. We deal with high crime rates, which is generally true. But if someone points it out, you want to call it racist. Using your race as an alibi. That's black fragility. Using your race as an excuse for why you're able to do negative and bad behavior, and you use it as a way of justifying why you shouldn't be punished for it. Here's an example, so you don't think I'm making it up. Look at this clip of this mixed woman, because she's not black. I don't believe in the one drop rule. The one drop rule is racist. If you believe in it, hey, I already said what I said. You're racist. Because this idea that, because you're mixed with someone else is either based on racial supremacy or racial racial worship. Oh, white people are pure, so if they're contaminated with one drop of black, then they're not. It makes no sense to me. That's like saying my kids are black, and I'm like, yo, are you excluding his Hispanic mother? No, my kids are not black. My kids are mixed. It's so ridiculous. But like I'm done rambling. Let's get into the clip.
Usually I don't agree with Napkin Americans, but in the case of this plantation Barbie, I agree. I would never call you Napkin American to your face. I would probably go with something like Rice Rascal. No Purpose Flower. Chalk Child. Chalk Child is a personal favorite. I love using that one. What about Lice Lieutenant? Do you prefer Lice Lieutenant? When did you have Lice? Walking Ranch. That's the one for you. You are a walking ranch. Yeah?
So you've seen that, right? So I want to react to some of the comments. This is what comedy is supposed to be, a challenge to prevailing narratives. A lot of us tried to warn that PC culture, politically correct culture, was going to ruin comedy, and it did for a while, but the brainwashing remains. You know you're funny when someone is offended over your joke about other people they never met, that they leave. Spreading laughter and joy through comedy, right? Do people who walk out of comedy shows realize it's a performance on stage? Exactly. When Chris Rock is doing his little jokes and stuff, no one's offended by that stuff because they know, hey, he's making a joke. When Italians are making fun about other Italians, everyone takes it as a joke. But God forbid a black person makes fun about other black people. All of a sudden, woke black people, want to cry, bitch, and complain about it. Like, and then the black people are the first people to try to call other people soft. Oh, we had it harder than, like, if you had a hard life, your threshold for pain should be higher than other people. But it seems like, these people, it's just like, you're walking out and you hear the black woman, oh, I never had a problem with that. And you complaining, waste of money, all this stuff. I'm like, yo. And he handled it well. What? I was dying. That was the funniest part. When he was going back and forth with the lady, he was, he here fake pretending to smoking a cigar. This is what I'm saying, dog. This race hustling is dying, man. I'm happy to see this trending, right? Here, I'll give you another example. Kansas City's chief fan falsely accused of blackface sues Deadspin over race baiting agenda. And this is the problem with you woke black people. Y'all race bait about everything. Someone gives you a statistical fact about the fact that black people disproportionately commit more crimes against each other than other groups commit against each other. You want to cry racism. Oh, that's rooted in racism, Kenny. You're hating yourself because you're pointing out unflattering realities of your people. So I can give them opportunity. Hey, we need to correct this. How can you fix a problem if you're not aware that it exists? In any other endeavor, people would agree with me and say, yes, Kenny, you're correct. Pointing out the flaws in the shortcomings of where you're short at. Sorry, pointing out your weaknesses can help you address them and get better at it. But for some reason, once you start bringing your critique to black people, all of a sudden they're beyond reproach. You can't criticize them. You can't say, hey, black person, you're being racist. That clip I just showed you, that's racist. What she was spinning is racism. Oh, she calling all these people all these kind of names based on their color of their skin, justifying it because she has a percentage of her is black. And she thinks black people can't be racist because they don't have no power dynamic. Lie. Look at the social power that black people have to the point where another black person cannot point out or make fun of a situation they hold dear to their heart. Worshipping criminals. That seems to be black culture. They hold this George Floyd guy like a saint. Comedians make jokes about Jesus. They don't get as much outrage over that. But you make fun of a criminal about how he died or what you would have done in that situation. Oh, now they're crying. Black fragility. But then the same people, when white people get outraged over being called inherently racist because of the color of their skin, woke black people, will call them, oh, your white fragility is showing. What? Boy. They're lucky I wasn't in that room. Fragile ass people. And I think woke people are getting exposed because for too long people have been tolerating it of all groups. Right? Here's another one. Too many people think George Floyd is someone to be worshipped. He was nothing but a 2-bit drug dealing criminal who died of a drug overdose triggered by the knee on his neck. Yes, I'll say Derek caused it. Like he caused, high level of stress. His body couldn't handle the stress, and that's how he died of a drug overdose. That's as much as I can give right there. But given who cares about the specifics? The whole point here is that if we were to move forward as a country, we have to have some type of shared culture, and the best way to have a shared culture is being able to make fun of each other. The minute you put this division, oh, you can't make fun of these certain classes of people, you create a class distinction. You create a divide. Because if I make fun of my brother, it's in good fun. But if I make fun of someone else and the other person is all standoffish, you automatically exclude yourself from the rest of the people. Oh, no. You can make fun of the peasants. That's how black people are coming across. You can make fun of the peasants. You can make fun of the peasant white people. We can make fun of them. But the moment they make fun of us, oh, they have all kinds of excuses. You're punching down. Punching down on what? To say you're punching down is you have a self-perception of yourself as being inferior to the other person. I don't have that problem. I think I have the opposite problem. I think I'm superior to most people sometimes. But I know that I see myself as an equal. So if I see myself as an equal, then I'm equal. I'm able to do equal good and equal bad. That means I know I can be racist. I know I can discriminate against people. I don't give myself a special alibi because of my skin color, I can't be racist. If I say I don't shop at black only businesses, I can't be racist. I'm black just like you. I can't be racist. But if a white person said the exact same thing I do, I don't shop at black businesses, people will come out with pitchforks. And as long as these little double standards, these racial double standards exist, you're going to continue seeing the divide that we're experiencing in our country today. And this is why I'm saying we're one American, one America. We shouldn't be focusing on race. This is what happens when a society sees color. And this is why I'm saying woke black people are getting exposed here. They're getting exposed as racial or as racist, essentially. Racial supremacists. They believe black people should be at the top of this whole social hierarchy. They don't believe black people should be above reproach, above criticism. Nothing's ever black people's fault. Tell me I'm lying. Look at the two clips. This is what happened in the first clip. You see what happened when black people are getting treated when black people are getting treated like an equal. We make fun of white people, no outrage. They're supposed to expect it to sit there and take it. But the minute you expect black people to take what they dish out, they want to cry. They want to walk out of stadiums. They want to walk out of comedy shows. But then at the same time, they want to label other groups of people fragile when they're offended about something. You see the double standard here? I don't know. I feel like I talked in circles a little bit, but I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree with me? Disagree with me? I'd like to hear your take on what the situation going on. And this guy's funny. I need to know who he is, but he's hilarious. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I really like to hear it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.